Hey guys, how's it going? Alright, so this is going to be this is the first video of a new series that I'm going to be posting on YouTube on my channel. I honestly I don't even know how to start this video, but first off, I want to say to all of you out there who are dealing with any kind of mental health condition, and you're still, making it work, you're standing up on your own 2 feet, even when you don't know how to. I personally want to say to all of you, good job and congratulations for making it this far, because it's not easy growing up with a mental health disorder, especially when you have parents like I did. Not to say that I had horrible parents or anything, but my parents. I mean, I get that they're a different generation than us, but my parents were so unwilling to admit that either of their kids had any kind of problems, especially a mental health disorder, that they always just said, it's in your head. It's just in your head. You can get over it. Your emotions don't control you. Blah blah blah. Which, yeah, that's easy to say for people that don't have a mental health disorder and don't know anything about a mental health disorder. But but I am here to say, completely 100% unapologetically, if you're the kind of person that has said to someone with a mental health disorder, it's just in your head, it's all smoke screens, blah blah blah, you are a piece of shit, and you owe everyone in the mental health community an apology, because mental health is just as important as physical health, if not even more, because physical health, yeah, I mean, it sucks when you get physically sick, or something horrible happens, you're in an accident and you're paralyzed, or you lose an arm or a leg, blah blah blah. That really sucks. But you know what's even worse? When you're in a body that's perfectly healthy, and your mind is the only thing that betrays you. But get this, guys, at the end of the day, your mental health, your mind is all you have. You can lose your body, you can lose your arm, you can lose your legs, but if you lose your mind, you're gone. That's it. Because you are not in your physical body. You're in your head. You're in your mind. You are your consciousness. And hey, and you know what, guys? I'm not ashamed to admit. Actually, no. Yes, I am ashamed to admit that I have bipolar one. It sucks. It really sucks. But I mean, I'm 22. I'm turning 23 this year, and I've dealt with my bipolar mood disorder my entire life. I've dealt with my anxiety disorder my entire life. And when I was 17, that's when I had my first suicide attempt. And when I was in the emergency room, my parents just kept saying, you know, basically, it's in your head. Your emotions don't have to control you, blah blah blah. You can pull yourself out of this if you want to. But guess what, guys? Mental health isn't something you can just snap your fingers and say, oh, it's gone. It's no longer there. No more than a cancer patient can say, oh, I have cancer, and then the next day for them to say, oh, I no longer have cancer, and for it to just, bam, be gone. It doesn't work that way. So, guys, if someone you know, or you personally, have, like, feel like you need to talk to someone about, not feeling completely normal, that's fine. It's fine to not be normal, because guess what? Most of us aren't normal. And what the fuck is normal anyway? The shit that all these other misogynistic people do? No. That's not normal. That's bullshit. So I just want to say, guys, I love you all, and I can't wait to explore the rest of this series with you. Um, I apologize for my appearance, but as a lot of you guys know, and on a personal note, when you're bipolar, or even when you're bipolar, depressed, anxious, or you have any kind of mental health disorder, sometimes just getting up in the morning and taking a shower, sometimes just, taking the trash out, cooking yourself a meal, that's hard. It's not easy to just overcome the obstacles that are in your mind. That it's not like we put those obstacles there ourselves. They are just there. We don't always know why, but it is what it is. And if you don't have a mental health disorder, great. good for you. But if you don't have a mental health disorder, please do not be so ignorant to think that you can advise anyone else on their mental health disorder unless either you've studied, you've trained, or you've lived with someone for a long time, experiencing firsthand what that particular mental health disorder is. And do not get your wires crossed, people. No two mental health disorders are alike. They're all different. They all affect everyone different. Bipolar 1 for me and bipolar for my sister is completely fucking different. Bipolar and anxiety, major depressive, MDD. A lot of people are diagnosed with major depressive disorder. MDD for one person might look like, I don't even know how to put this into a metaphor, but depression for one person might look like the sky is falling, and the depression for another person for the person right next to them could be falling into a black hole for all of eternity. You never know. So please, guys, do not ever be so ignorant to tell someone, oh, it's just in your head, because yeah, it might just be in your head, but you know what's also in your head? You're a prick. You're an asshole, and you're judgmental shit. So I guess that's my little rant at the end of the video. But guys, simply put, just stop judging one another and try to help support people. I love you guys. Be blessed and bless others. Y'all have a nice day.